Hey there folks, got a little dilemma here. Got to shop vac some puke out of some places in a shopping mall, and it's about, I don't know, 500 feet away from where I can get a vacuum truck. So I got to make several trips back and forth with the shop vac in and out of this thing, and I'm thinking, how about we put it in a 55-gallon drum instead? Can you get enough CFM to displace enough area inside of a 55-gallon drum if you could put just this weak vacuum from the shop vac on it and actually still be able to draw liquid into the 55-gallon drum through a 2-inch hose? Don't know. We're gonna find out. Also, will the vacuum be too much and suck the drum in? Don't know. I think so though. So what I'm gonna do is put some reinforcement in there, probably by the means of crude rebar. Let's see.
This is gonna be cool.
And it just so happens the shop vac utensil fits right inside that 2-inch bunghole. Yep, that's what they call it. It's a bunghole. So I'm going to take another piece of pipe and weld it into the side that I can hook a cam lock up to. So easiest way to do that is put it on the forks, make like a nice secure bench, and then put a hole saw in there for a 2-inch nipple. Well, I'll be kiss my ass. Made a nice little template here. Go to find the hole saw kit, and it ain't here, of course. Can't find it anywhere, so I'm stuck doing it old school. Drill a bunch of holes, and waller her out with a die grinder. Good times. Straight off the boat from Harbor Freight, we got our here Central Pneumatic Sliver Maker. Now these die grinders, they get metal shards smaller than this, flinging all over the fucking place. So, safety first, eyes and ears, and move your beers. Oh, fuck! Well, fortunately for me, this is an open top lid, so I don't have to do the guitar pick dance to get that bit out of there. I think most of you probably know what I'm talking about. And the shittiest hack job hole ever award goes to... That's right, I've probably done worse. So, let's see here. I'm going to screw that in. I'm going to keep her tight. Probably going to bend this down in a 45, so she's going in like that. I'm going to get some thread in there first. You want to keep taking a little bit at a time until it fits, because you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. Well, actually you can, because I'm going to MIG weld it. So I put a lot of toothpaste back in the tube. There it is, just screw it in there and then give her a little tweak. Slides right over the threads. Now you may be asking me, why would you want it on a 45? The reason you want it on a 45 is because I'm going to put a cam lock on there, and we're going to hook a suction hose onto it, and it's just a little bit more comfortable and less aggressive of an angle coming up from the floor than it is just big old hanging out 90-degree dangle dork fucking leverage thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. Trust me. This is how the shit pumpers do it, I think. Alright, so you can see I blew a little snot on this, a little extra, but it's the prettiest puke pumper I ever seen. Hopefully it works. Okay, do we got an echo in here? Now I'm going to put this here rebar in, and I have one across from there too. Just tack it in place and See if she don't implode. Ta-da! Now, I don't think that the area below this crossbeam or above this crossbeam is long enough for the inches of mercury or vacuum of the shop vac to suck this thing in, so I'm not going to go crazy and do like 3. I'm just going to test it on these on this one here, but I'm definitely going to test it before it goes out into the field to do its thing. Well, okay, I got a cam lock on there. I put a 2-inch hose on. It's about 15-20 feet. The shop vac attachment is just stuck in the bunghole. And it's, well, doesn't have a whole lot of balls. Ooh, excuse me. But let's see. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. We gotta see. I'm sure it'll. Well, fuck. I don't know. Okay, well, the moment of truth is here. I put a 2-inch hose on there. It's about 25 feet. I might be asking a little bit much of this thing, since it's got to remove so much air from that. But what I'm pretty sure of is that it's not going to implode the barrel. This is not the most robust shop vac. It ain't a little tiny one, but it's certainly not. I don't know. If I'm going to measure anything, I'm going to measure the inches of mercury at the end of the hose. But what I really want to measure is, will this thing pump puke or not? So I just happen to have some. You see the can gets a little denty from the top, but it's still okay. I got the hose open on the bottom. And now for the puke. Oh, fuck yeah. Not bad. Fuck yeah. Well, that's way better than I thought. This is only a 6 peak horsepower, so cut that in half. Nothing's going into the shop vac, so I could start with a clean one. And then basically to wheel this in and out of that mall, put it on a little cart, and away she goes. Maybe one trip now. Fucking A. Thanks for watching.